Hello YouTubers, yet again I am testing this microphone here. This time I'm not using an 8mm like in the previous video uploaded. I'm using the Sony FX1, which I said in the video I would. The microphone on this camera is good, but it's quite low pickup. It being a professional camera of the day, obviously you can go in there with the manual settings and bump it up and adjust it, and you get slightly better results out of it. But a camera's onboard mic is never the best. You want to if you want to do a professional sound setup, you need to plug some sort of mic in. So this camera, not being the Z1, which I used to have, but unfortunately died at F and sold off with parts a while ago. This is the FX1, so it doesn't have the XLR input, but it does have a 3.5. So I'm going to stop recording now. I'm going to plug in this mic and we're going to see the sound difference. Okay, so now I've got the microphone plugged into the FX1. I've had to turn the camera around and turn it back, so it's a slightly different shot, but I haven't moved on my chair. So distance is the same, and straight away I can tell it's picking me up slightly better than the onboard mic. And it's certainly doing a better job than it did in the Digital 8 camera, because Digital 8 is inherently louder than DV ever was. There are some mini DV cameras that sounded louder than others. It's tape based, so you're going to get some of that, but yeah, it's slightly more up from the camera with the FX1. It's got that height difference, and the deck on the FX1's at the back and everything, so it's, yeah, distance away from the tape is what you really want. So yeah, this is sounding better to me. I'm just monitoring on my Sony headphones. You don't need to know that, don't know why I bothered mentioning it, but Sony, I've got Sony everything on my, apart from the mic Sennheiser. Do Sony do mics? What a stupid question, of course they do mics. I'm going off on a tangent, as I often do in my videos, but yeah, I think you can tell, and I certainly think I can tell, this does work better. So I may use this mic on this camera in future to pick up. This camera's normally used for my Thunderstorm camera now because it's got a better low light, the CCD block, CDD sensors versus CMOS, which I've spoken about this a few times. CCD are very good at doing lighting because you don't get that shutter problem that you get inherently with the CMOS cameras, and no way around it. Sometimes it will miss out a frame, sometimes it'll be absolutely fine. But for thunderstorms, this camera's ideal because, yeah, the low light's great, and yeah, well, it's much better than some other cameras. Some ways better than the FX1000, which is its replacement. But yeah, that's a CMOS camera again, which are meant to be better on low light. Who knows? Anywho, that's the end of this mic test. I think it's fair to say it's done better. I'm going to unplug it again now. I'll just stop recording. And then we're recording with the straight away inbuilt mic. Can you even hear me? You can, but it sounds a bit muffled. That's the cable hanging in shot there. So yeah, I will be using this mic definitely. And that noise, turning the cable, I mean, once it's plugged in, you don't mess around with the cable, so it's not a problem with the sort of static noise it was producing. But yeah, bye for now.